darkest nights of 2004. I was sitting in one corner of my room praying to God that I should survive through this night. The calmness outside was basically the one signaling the arrival of a huge storm. My parents had left me on the pretext that I promised them I would study for my board exams. But now I regretted my decision badly. I was just praying to God that I have not done anything wrong so that I don't have to go through this night ever again in my life. Suddenly the thundering and the sporadic lightning cast weird shadows around me. My friendly room, my girly room suddenly seemed like a graveyard in front of me. I started to cry. All the weeping led to cries of agony and pain. I was just hoping nothing worse should happen. But of course, the worst had to happen. The doorbell rang. I freaked out. I was just hoping not to open the door and whoever was standing beyond the doors just leave. But the enemy seemed to be really impatient. The doorbell kept ringing more often. And I decided my fate. Fine, do or die. Well, in my case, do and die. Well, I thought, okay, fine, I should at least carry a weapon with me so that I can confront my enemy. That's when I found my heavy fat textbook on my table and decided to use it as a weapon. With a lot of heavy breathing and sweaty hands, I approached the door. Slowly, I opened the door, but I kept the book above my head just to hurl it on whoever just comes across me. I just opened the door and as I was ready to just hurl my book, I saw my parents standing there. And they were both surprised and worried and really perplexed at my weird behavior. I just let go of all my emotions and everything just swept under my feet. I hugged my mom and I was crying horribly. She pacified me, of course, for half an hour. My parents had warned me before itself, that because I had never stayed alone in my whole life. But no, a rebel that I wanted to be, I was like, I am a grown-up now. I definitely want to stay alone, want to foray independently into the world of adulthood. But that was not me. Good afternoon, my fellow Toastmasters and dear friends. This must be a very common incident that all of us would have faced, isn't it? I think all of us in our childhood would have faced this kind of a new situation. But why do you think I have mentioned this incident today? The reasons being, I am the only daughter of my parents. I lived my childhood all through in Hyderabad. And I was just pampered and given an environment of overprotectiveness. I wanted to break free and foray into the world of independence. A kind of resentment was growing within me when I saw my other friends given more freedom than I was. That kind of made me feel bad and kind of made me realize that maybe I was not given enough chances. But that incident made me realize, no, I have still not grown up surely. Another thing that I realized through this incident was, we are not supposed to be arrogant at any time. Especially to our parents, however we are grown up, we'll still be kids. That made me feel silly of my attitude and I completely changed. Well, in my 10th class, probably I was scared of staying alone in the house. Then in my 12th, I was scared to go to a hostel. But then eventually I went to hostel and I spent my best 4 years in BITS Pilani. They gave me the best of friends and even today we laugh at our foolishness in our first year. But that didn't stop there. In my 4th year, I was again very scared when I got the offer from Oracle. I was wondering, can I stay alone in a big city? Can I actually foray into a big city? Well, I finally haven't succumbed to my fears. Instead, I decided to be practical. I came to the city and lived by myself. And I decided that yes, maturity should be incorporated. But that doesn't stop me from being a kid. I still ask my mother for all the advices, whether it's for dresses, crushes, or career. Also, another thing that I learned from this incident was, don't ever feel shy to try out new incidents. There was an occasion that happened. I was supposed to go to a wedding. I didn't like weddings during my childhood because hardly people knew me then. I was a very quiet and a shy girl. But then I saw that people were really enjoying. Kids of my age were dancing and enjoying the song. There were so many butterflies dancing around crazily in my stomach, and that's when I decided, no, I have to become bold. I have to become more street smart. And that's when I pushed myself with guts to dance and join the other group. You won't believe, I have made the best friends from there, and even today we talk about our childhood days. It also made me realize another thing. I was passionate about dancing. I never knew about it. My parents were surprised to see me actually go forward and join the crowd by myself. These two important lessons that I learned, that is open to change and trying out new things, was something that completely defines me. As Obama has rightfully said, change is not something that comes with some other person or some other time. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Through Toastmasters, I want to learn to handle impromptu situations, meet many more amazing people, and just want to use this as a platform to improve my public speaking skills. I'm pretty sure that I'm actually proud to be a part of this club and hope that along the journey, I'll learn and improvise all the way through my Toastmasters journey.